This is a fucking theory I have.
Oh.
There's no way that dude looks that good and is that funny. That's impossible.
Are you
I'm wearing a fucking Bob Marley shirt, so I think maybe.
It's a Jimi Hendrix shirt.
Oh, is it? It is my Jimmy shirt. Oh, that was my Bob shirt.
Oh,
Jesus, they all look alike, don't they?
The 90s, though.
The 90s were awesome, dude.
The 90s were
fucking
awesome,
clothes in the 90s.
Oh,
like as a
gosh.
kid, fucking throughout your life. Who's your actor? I think we might have talked
Jonathan
about this
Taylor
at one point.
Thomas back in 93.
Universal Confusion Podcast number 18.
19.
19, guys. It's 19.
Thanks,
Brad's
Gus.
not here. I'm the notorious
he's
PMG.
not.
And Aaron, what should our listeners be doing
You
today?
should be heading over to YouTube and clicking the bell notification, following us to get updates for what, Danielle?
That's where we post all our content. You get a new short every Tuesday and Thursday, and you get a full podcast every Friday. Dale?
Check
What
us out on Amazon, Spotify, Samsung Music. Follow us on Facebook, X, and fucking TikTok. So, with Brad not here, this is going to be kind of anarchy. PMG, get the fuck out.
All right.
Get out.
Thank you, Gus.
You got to
You
go.
did
Go get some air.
Amazingly.
I'm Gus.
Go get
Thank you.
some air.
Thank you.
You did amazingly.
Thanks, Gus.
Proud of you.
Good job.
Future. He has
Oh
a
my
future
God.
in broadcasting.
So how was she?
like I do.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, get that fucking hydration back up. I understand.
Need a cigarette?
I need 2. She needed 3.
Yeah.
Give her a carton.
Gave her a carton of.
You gonna kill her?
A carton? No, a carton of cigarettes.
Man, she
No.
just looked at me and was like,
I guess that's the 30-old language. Yeah, that's
act like a
we're
taser.
old.
Shock me. So I did.
You know, the one thing it remind me is there's 3 types of people: those who can count and those who can't. Guys.
Yep.
That's very true. That was a big factor back in the day.
Yeah.
Whether you could
Yeah, I
count or
can
not.
get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play drums. That's all I needed.
That's true.
That's what I got.
And
What's
speak,
been up with
What
you?
are we doing? What are we doing?
well,
here?
I was like,
what are
dude,
we
I was
doing?
looking at music, like different things with music and stuff like that. And did you know that windmills are big metal fans?
Who?
Windmills.
Windmills.
Windmills. They're big metal fans.
Yeah, I do know
Oh,
that.
dude, really?
Mm.
For real, dude.
How do you know?
I met a bunch of big metal fans and like working in factories and shit. A lot of big metal fans there, dude.
Sometimes they're blowers.
Well, I mean, like yeah, there's, I
Most-
mean, the percentage falls on the chick side, but there are a few of those blower dudes that are big metal fans.
Yeah, those
But,
pop fans. They're not as friendly.
But, I mean, it's all a big, happy thing.
Oh, fucking
Right?
big metal fans blow. I'll tell you.
See,
Jesus.
he's going to metal show tonight, right?
That's right.
You guys
Well,
like baking?
I mean,
Like
Baking.
Last week. I did.
baking.
Oh, I love
like
baking.
stuff, muffins.
What?
He is.
Yeah.
Dude, so there was 2 muffins baking, and one muffin turned to the other and said, it's pretty hot in here. And the other muffin was like, holy fucking shit, a talking muffin.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like that one a lot, man. I mean, that's like a straight to the point
It's
punchline.
that joke makes sense because, like, on the fact that's like a lot of times,
Saying a
like-
joke about 2 muffins.
like you get like people and you meet someone and they have like a fresh idea and you're like, whoa, you actually are a person.
Oh, which brings me to my next point, which is not a joke and I think might be serious. Matt Rife is AI.
For real?
This is a fucking theory I have.
Oh.
There's no way that dude looks that good and is that funny. That's impossible.
Are you attracted to Matt Rife?
Everyone is attracted to Matt Rife. That's not. No, but he
I
was.
saw him a few
I
years
could
back.
see that. I mean, he should play that role in a movie.
Yeah, no, dude. Everybody, all the comedians been talking about it. They're like, "Good for him, man. He's doing really good." But I'm watching it and I'm like, "There's all the shit we've been talking, but this dude's not real.
Yeah.
This dude's not real. There's no way that he's a real
He's
person.
real.
I don't feel like
Saw
it.
him.
It's
He's
simulation.
he's really created
No.
in a
I
lab.
Really saw him.
He's
You think he like
artificial.
remote control, like they make him
but
walk that
it's
way?
It's that whole Schrodinger's cat thing. I'll keep bringing that up, making that reference because it makes me sound smart.
I don't know what the hell that is.
But it's like it's Schrodinger's
Look it up.
cat. They put a cat inside a box and they say, "Tell me if it's alive or dead." And they say it's alive, and they're like, "Prove it," without opening the
Well,
box.
there's like poison
And
in
you
the box
can't.
Can you
with
shake
it
it?
on a nuclear decay timer, and it's
But it's that whole.
it's a whole
thing,
theory. Like it's
Like,
alive.
did you
and it's
touch
dead
Matt?
at
Did
the
you
same
touch
time.
Matt Rife? Like, but you heard him and you saw him. But
No,
you
no,
didn't
no.
touch him?
I'm not saying that
The
he's not.
realistic hologram.
I'm not saying that he's a
Oh, you're
hologram.
saying he's
I'm
like,
saying he's a cybernetic organism.
Oh shit! I mean, they went a step further.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
No,
okay,
he's
okay.
actually
I just thought
like-
it was like electrical inputs making
is
people
like-
believe that they see
No,
something.
no. I think he's
It's
an
like
actual-
Sky-
Skynet
which is-
shit right now.
Oh,
or it could be that. Yeah, it could be that he's a lizard person, and then they're just using the neural net that they send down from the moon to
Well, that's
actually like
true.
manipulate what you're seeing.
But now
know,
that you say
that's
that,
possible.
actually, we were
That's
at
true.
a show the other like a little bit ago, and we saw backstage, and he totally like cut his eye out, and there was a red light behind it.
Mhm.
I didn't even
Later.
think about it. Like I was just like, wow, this guy's contacts are intense.
There's a
but
good chance he's looking for John Connor right
maybe
now.
he is.
John Connor.
That's it. Like at
That's
the,
just
that-
the most common
the
name
end
ever.
of all his skits, he needs to pull out. Have you seen this child?
Matt Rife, the funny Terminator.
Yeah,
They were like, oh
I
man, the
would-
other two didn't work. Let's make this one funny.
yeah. I never really watched any of that. Man, he's pretty good at like working the
work.
crowd, man.
Yeah, that's what
he's-
made him
That's
popular.
what he's good at, man. You
Well,
know?
women.
again, it's like you see
'Cause
somebody
he's
that
very
looks like
good
an
looking, and
assassin.
he always usually targets the ladies. There.
Oh, he owns the women. Every
See?
time that I'm around anybody, you see a whole
So-
bunch of like
Of
social media blown up
course.
with, oh my God, Matt Rife.
That
And when
a
his tour
show.
came out,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of his
Yeah.
stuff. you
I
know?
saw him
He's a funny
early,
dude.
early on,
Oh, yeah.
probably
if
6
I'm not
somebody
years.
could
denying
turn
that.
my clock back 20 years, like
You
You
would
would?
be
Matt Rife.
I'd be like
Yeah.
yeah,
able
I'm-
to work for him loading in his gear or something. I'm not sure. what you're
Probably.
gonna say.
I'm not really funny, but like I'd try to do that.
Are you comparing? Yeah, you
I
know.
never even would have thought.
You're
of
right. You
doing
and
that.
Matt Rife are almost doppelgangers. What am I thinking?
Yeah,
You're pretty
we
much
are.
the same. You see, there's one comedian that does this whole bit. He's a little bit thicker dude, and he's like, that's the only thing that's killing me right now is there's me and Matt Rife, and we're like the same guy. And he goes on and on about how
Yeah.
it's just like everybody, all the women love him, all the women love me, and he's like, it was pretty fucking good shit. And then I started thinking he's not real. He's a cybernetic organism sent back from the future.
Holy
He was
shit, dude.
created.
That's yeah. There you go. That's Matt Rife.
Matt Rife, let us know.
All right.
Yeah, hit us up anytime. you
Yeah,
wanna
I'm sure
come
he's
on.
got some time for that.
Yeah, I bet.
If you're ever in Bradley,
If you want to prove that you're real, you come on the show.
I'll tell
if
you
you
what.
wanna prove-
I'll even give up my seat for you, buddy. I'll
Dude,
give it.
I tell you what. So there was
Well, I'm
this,
in
I mean,
Brad.
Gus got it for
So this
for the
comedian-
opener, but so it's very possible he could come sitting here.
this
I think we
one
would very
comedian,
much welcome that.
funny
yeah.
guy, was doing this show, and the
Yeah.
tickets really weren't selling
Week
all
later.
that great. The venue decided to raffle off Matt Rife tickets during that comedian's show, and it blew up his audience just because they were so the studio, whatever the venue, bought Matt Rife tickets and then auctioned them to certain people
I
who
got
came in
you.
to see that show,
Yeah.
and it blew the show's viewership up. Like, maybe that's the key to success is we start buying Matt Rife tickets and auction them off to our viewers. The
Just
best
tell them about it while
best
we're
comment wins Matt Rife tickets.
yeah, it's like a radio station.
You just use the shit out
we'll
of the
even do
guy.
one better. We'll start getting tickets for local band shows and handing them
Oh.
out.
Oh, we're gonna lose subscribers.
Whoa.
Shut up.
We got tickets to Nickelback.
I mean,
Hit us up.
I'd go to that.
Yeah, but
They've already.
I'd see Nick.
They've already
They're
been through
gone.
this year, Catch them on the second leg of this tour.
It's sad to say, Anarchy podcast. I'm gonna say it. Nickelback rocks.
oh,
That's yeah. That's pulling it, man.
oh,
Does that hurt?
Oh.
Twist.
So explain why they suck.
Well, you're a chick. They're
Well,
totally.
I'm just asking.
But dude, I mean,
Nickelback
like
is
if you
like
listen to their guitar tone,
invented
like here we are. Look,
because
I'm a
of
metal
women.
guy. Tell me you're metal without being metal, dude. They're fucking tone, bro. They're fucking
Well,
tone.
no, I'm not
Their
denying
music is
that.
good.
That's, we're
Dude,
getting a
but
Nickelback.
it's
But it's
like
not
AC/DC
metal.
that stuff, but it's like they actually do
I-
their shit jams. They have the best
I
version of
understand,
Saturday
dude.
Night is the best night.
They
Friday.
are like
Saturday night.
legitimately like
Corporate.
the older women's boy band. You know what I'm saying? Remember when it was like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys back in the day? I was that younger, you know? Because by this time, women understand music. Or let's put women down like way on a peg. Like, you know, this is the 1500s. Like,
I don't know.
this
wanna
is
know-
Bach, and then you know, this
wanna
is
know
some
why-
dude.
I don't like
dude.
Nickelback. I'm wearing a fucking Bob Marley shirt, so I think maybe.
It's a Jimi Hendrix shirt.
Oh, is it? It's my. Oh, it is my Jimmy shirt. Holy shit! That was my Bob shirt.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
Jesus,
hard.
they all
You
look
can't-
alike, don't they?
No.
now?
I have
There
two
you
that
go.
are very similar. That's awesome.
This is a bar. Just walk right into it.
How similar are they?
Dude, I thought they are very similar, dude.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
both the same fucking color. I have a fucking Bob shirt just
yeah,
like
they
this.
are. Jesus Christ,
They're made by
man.
the same company. He got them like a 3-pack off Amazon. It was like Jimmy,
they
Bob
were
Marley, and
gifts.
Stevie Wonder. Right?
All right, then you're
It's a
proving my
3-pack,
point more.
Yeah,
bro.
but I can't find the Stevie one. I keep looking.
Exactly. That's the hardest one to find, dude. It's a Stevie Wonder shirt like that. That style.
I couldn't even see it. But
Got your sunglasses on, man.
I mean,
Stevie Wonder,
the
man.
Stevie shirt. I
It's a
didn't-
rare
couldn't see it.
T-shirt,
You
bro.
I thought it was my Bob shirt.
Oh,
You don't
Jesus.
see them all the time.
Oh, Lord, I apologize.
He thought he was wearing a Bob Marley shirt.
I did.
That's
Well,
awesome.
I like Bob and Jimmy. Fuck you.
They're the same
And
color.
and I mean that even
You hear the
proves.
theory about
proves
Jimi
my point
Hendrix,
more.
though? That
You know-
like his like manager or whatever had him killed off so he could take ownership of the
No, I did not
music.
hear
Yeah.
that.
There's some shit behind that.
Really?
Oh,
look
you're
into
talking
it.
about Jimmy?
Yeah,
Hendrix?
yeah.
I
Even with
did
like
hear
Elvis,
something
dude.
about
Elvis
that.
had a pretty shitty manager. I let him
Yeah,
get all fucked up.
because they, in like, I
Yeah.
think they had it signed up like in the event of his death, like he took over all the rights or something.
There's some speculation.
They did do a
I
lot
mean-
of drugs though, so there's that.
There's
Like,
that. I mean, that's what a perfect cover
Well,
up.
but
to
that's
Yeah,
kill
oh, I know.
somebody during this era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, Epstein, you know. like-
Well, just you're
Dun,
choking.
dun,
with
You think it was
Turn
Epstein's
on your
manager?
back.
You think Epstein's manager had him killed?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Epstein's
Epstein's
manager.
manager.
What was that? The English monarchy?
Well, no, well, I don't know. It was the Jim. Like they managed Jimmy. They had.
Definitely Epstein's manager killed Epstein.
I mean,
Speaking of Epstein, man, Welcome
They're
Back,
like,
Cotter
dude,
was
we'll-
a good
We'll
fucking
shut the
show.
cameras off. We'll just walk you in, just
So-
strangle him to death, and then we'll hang him up on the side of the bed there.
Explain.
What? What? Welcome Back, Cotter?
No, I know what. Welcome back.
Oh yeah,
That's where Epstein got his start.
was it?
Learn something new every day.
That's some
You
bullshit.
still remember the dude Epstein on Welcome Back,
Oh
Cotter?
fuck, dude! It's been
Come
so
on, man.
long.
I
Is that the welcome back?
Yeah.
That's
like
it.
I.
Yeah.
I don't even, dude. I can't picture that at all right now.
God, you're young.
Either.
You guys
I
are
remember
I'm
the
a
show.
whopping,
I
like,
watched
4
the
years
show.
younger.
fucking-
I watched the show though.
That was when
I say
Travolta
whopping 'cause
was
you're
actually
Italian,
good.
Just so you know.
Yeah. The show. I remember like Knight Rider. You like Knight Rider?
You were a big
dude.
David Hasselhoff fan?
Yeah.
Watch a lot of
Oh, dude,
fucking
like the
Baywatch?
car,
See,
bro.
you
It's
go
got
to his
lights
fucking
and
house,
shit.
dude. He's
Oh,
just got
dude, that's
Hasselhoff
it.
pics. Like, yeah, this is David Hasselhoff's chest in '87. This is his fucking '89. '89
whole
was his
calendar.
best.
I got the hologram of him like on a projector eating a cheeseburger drunk as shit in my closet, dude.
Okay.
So like you could walk in there and relive that experience on a 24/7 cycle. David Hasselhoff, that's right, man. I'm a hassle bro.
Hassel, bro.
I'm a hassle bro. That's right.
I don't even- I
Baywatch
don't
don't even
even-
get me going, bro. You know?
Pull up David Hasselhoff on Baywatch, man. Let's see how hot this dude was.
You
You
really want to
remember?
check it out?
Dude, he is in like, dude, his albums are like
It's
platinum
so good.
But-
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah,
So
Germany,
good.
right? Like they love him
Yeah.
in Germany.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like fucking
With his little tight
huge.
jeans, like he did like a Bruce Springsteen.
He'll be
Dude,
he'll be the next
Yeah.
dude to die. You know what I mean? He'll be
Dude,
like
Hoff
he's not.
was-
How
yeah,
old
like,
is he?
yeah, I
man?
mean,
He's got to be like 70.
Now we
That
got-
was always
right?
the image. Like I was like, I never even just
Mhm.
put it
There's a
together. It's like,
Bruce
Dude's got to be
Springsteen
like
said,
what?
yeah.
type leg, thigh.
yeah,
He's
like, and he
73,
had, like,
bro.
with the leather coat and
Yeah.
all the like the dude. He was just
What do you?
the Hoff man.
You know how to
He doesn't.
type? Like
he doesn't
you can't
know
just,
how
like,
to type.
Dave,
You saw how he did the intro,
David?
David Hasselhoff. You know how to spell David, don't
David.
Yeah.
You watched him do the intro.
Calm
David
down,
Hasselhoff,
PNG.
H-A, or David, yeah, and then Hasselhoff is
Yeah.
H-A-S-S-E-L.
There you go.
Yeah, it'll.
First one. Yep, that's the dude.
What's he like?
Thanks.
How
Go to
old
images.
is this fucker, man?
But he's in
71.
Yeah, he's old as shit now.
71. There you
And
go.
gorgeous. Look at that jawline. God.
Yeah, go with the black car. So the black car is Knight Rider.
Dustin, settle down. Jesus,
There
man.
you
Can't
go.
help it.
I was like, what was the
Everybody
joke?
was
It's
like, Pam Anderson,
Okay.
Pam Anderson.
Okay.
And I'm like, have you seen
David
the Hoff?
Hasselhoff in his prime or Matt Rife?
David Hasselhoff. He has way better fuck me eyes.
Okay.
And hair.
It's about the,
And
it's about the
fucking
fuck me
hair.
eyes,
He does
huh?
have some amazing
And his
fucking
body's
hair.
way better than Matt Rife's because, all right,
Well,
I'll go ahead and say it. I think David Hasselhoff now.
Probably
Over
has a
Matt
bigger
Bill-
dick.
I'm
Well,
sure he's
it's
got a
like-
bigger
it's like,
dick than
dude,
Matt Rife.
We just watched the out.
That's weird,
But
man. That
we
looks
just-
like the mom from that cartoon on Nickelodeon.
I'm
Like, they
gonna
put out
say
there, dude.
let's
You
put
seen
them
the meme?
together.
It does look like him.
Because
It's like that
Hasselhoff,
guy, like,
Hasselhoff in his prime looked every bit that good.
Oh, see, dude,
body-wise?
I'm like 3 months diet looking like that. You better.
It's like a person.
You-
Yeah, that's
how
all
old
his
are you now? No,
Photoshop
I
shit.
know.
Like he's that jacked.
Go look at Hasselhoff on Baywatch.
But the Hoff man.
So David Hasselhoff at 71 years old over Matt Rife.
You kind of look
Look
like
at
if
okay,
Kojak
yeah,
had
because he's
He
a real
would-
man.
He would, all right. He would make
You
more
wish
love
you
to a
could
woman than
answer
a young Matt Rife. It's just like,
Look at-
you know, I get you.
That's
Yeah, that's from like 1991 though. I mean, come on.
he's I don't know.
He's got the
He's
the
a dude.
physique dad bod going
He
on.
doesn't.
Oh,
It
David
was the
Hasselhoff.
heat, man. But you got to think back then, like back in the 80s, like Kirk Douglas and all them guys, like
They're
were
totally
they
different
were
ages,
sexual
though.
icons and they looked like regular dudes. They weren't
Exactly.
Yeah.
muscular
Yeah.
and jacked,
Yeah.
huge.
some
True,
girls
man.
like that, some girls don't. You know, I mean, back in the
Yeah.
day, everybody thought Jim Morrison was the hottest motherfucker on his album cover or whatever. That dude was just a skinny white dude, man.
All right,
You know what
like,
I mean? Like he didn't
It
have
was
like
because he was just
drunk and high.
but-
on all
No, he
kinds
It's
of
because he
drugs.
was drunk and high just right. He
Yeah.
looked so good.
But-
It's like the right amount of drugs and alcohol. His body was absolute
You said,
at the
who's that?
best it would be at
Morrison.
this point of his career.
Oh, Jim
Jim
Morrison.
But to
Morrison.
die earlier, you know,
With the jawline,
young
dude,
later
he had
on.
the- he had the
27 Club.
jawline. He did have the
There you go.
jawline.
He's like at this point for
If I
the
was
cover
in
of
shape
LA
and lost a
Woman.
bunch of weight, man, this shit would be tight. Cody on that one.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Dude. Oh yeah. But that's dude. We were just watching a movie, The Outlaws, and it has like Pierce Brosnan in it. Even him, he's like one of those dudes. He's like got to be 70 something.
Oh yeah, it doesn't
He's
look like
just,
he ages.
Just still like
Yeah.
I could see why women would be like, oh yeah, Pierce Brosnan.
He's not far off either, man. You know what I mean?
Who's your biggest crush?
oh,
Like as a
gosh.
kid, fucking throughout your life, who's your actor? I think we might have talked
Jonathan
about this at one
Taylor
point.
Thomas back in '93.
Ooh,
I'm
no, he's
just
a
fucking
baby
with you.
compared to me. No, he's fine.
He's like the
No,
same
No,
age.
he's not. He's
Dude,
He's
Alex
the
He's
same
a
age.
giant.
I'll
He's
take
not the same
things
age
no
as
one's
me.
ever said for 100.
Look up Jonathan Taylor Thomas. He's like 44.
Dude, he
No,
looks.
no, he can't be.
Oh, for sure.
You're gonna have
Yeah,
to-
go.
You just
go ahead.
remember when he was
Jonathan Taylor
young
Thomas.
because he
Let's,
disappeared.
like,
oh, this
he-
is like one of those.
he's-
Yeah. Who's thought of that dude?
He
You know?
looks
Younger
very
than me.
feminine. Like, dude, him and I, like, if you look at pictures of us when we were growing up, I looked a lot like him. And then it was funny because I actually would catch like bronchitis in my voice. Would
So you sound
turn
like him too?
Exactly. Like I
Taylor
without
Thomas?
trying, I sounded exactly like him.
I always thought you looked like Richard Gere when he would put the gerbil in his ass.
No.
No. He looks like the assistant that put the
I look
gerbil
like
in
Richard Gere
Gere's ass.
with the
Like,
gerbil
find out
already.
how
in.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I would say like at the point of insertion.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
Right. a little
When
more
we were
like-
younger.
a little more tense, on the eyes. Like,
Yeah.
What is picture
How old
down
is he?
there?
I don't know.
go to all. Come on.
Yeah,
Give me his
dude, he
age.
got out of the spotlight. Didn't
Go
care
to
for
all
that.
Just
right
got
there.
images.
There's an age that's going to be on our. It's Google. He's what,
I don't
41
know, man.
years
He looks
old.
like he kind of maybe was hit with a sledgehammer once.
His
when he was a
birthday
kid,
is next
in the
week.
face.
Look at that. He'll be 42 years old.
Yeah, I
That's
was
your
gonna say
guy?
he was just.
No,
I thought
that's
he
not
was
my
just
guy.
a
Now, who the
little
fuck is?
older
Why
than
are
me.
we looking this guy up? I asked.
He
fucking-
asked if my guy was
Because I made a
That's
joke
your
on
guy?
her. We're going too
That's-
deep into
that's-
one joke.
That's your guy.
That's not my guy.
That's not, I mean,
Bullshit.
said-
That's why I'm
feel
in his
like-
band. He was like, I want a JT, and you're the closest I got.
it's JTT.
I'll
It's
fuck
JTT.
JL.
If you come on,
Ooh, oh yeah, I already know my guy. I know
that?
my guy.
who's that?
Johnny Depp.
Oh, there you go. All
Oh
right.
Jesus Christ! Fucking Johnny Depp. He looks like
Johnny
he would
Depp.
smell like a dead fish. Jesus.
You'd fuck him.
Whoa.
What about Mick Jagger? Come on.
Nah, I don't know if I'd fuck Johnny Depp.
Mick Jagger.
Yeah, I would
Mick
love to
Jagger
hang
now,
out with
dude.
Johnny
He
Depp.
probably looks like the Crypt Keeper
Yeah.
by this point.
He's-
Mick Jagger's also AI.
But
I think he'd be a lot of fun.
he
That's
seems like he'd be way cooler than he's portrayed to be. Like, because I bet if you got him out of the Hollywood BS, he's actually like probably a fairly normal.
No, that's
dude.
what everybody says. Like when they're dealing with him, like, he's a super nice
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
Stuff like
I've
that.
heard personal stories where he's real good to the people he works with.
Well, that's like even like Keanu. He's always like one of those people like
We're
Keanu?
talking about Johnny Depp.
Keanu.
Keanu.
They're not from Hawaii,
Reeves.
bro.
See,
Your
he
house
has
didn't burn
Keanu
down.
Reeves puts himself in situations where he's more has an odd of getting beat to death with some sort of weapon on the streets while eating some sort of ice cream snack.
Well, did you see that he just did like a wedding
what I mean?
photo with some people? They saw him and they were like, "Oh my god!" He was like at their hotel
Yeah, he
or
does
something.
shit
And went
like
to their
that.
wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
do
no,
shit
he's that
like
kind of dude.
it's fucking
Yeah.
cool. Guys like that are awesome, man. Johnny Depp, I bet it's fucking cool. Oh shit.
Johnny Depp. He's like
What do you-
a mega pint. What is
Mega pint.
a mega
Yeah.
pint?
You didn't turn
Mega
the green screen on.
Brad's
Oh,
gonna
shit.
Total fail.
Total fail.
You're horrible, Brad. I want a
am
different
horrible,
one.
Brad.
We need a different Brad.
No green screen.
Well, that's fine. We got it now. You can cut
Halfway
this
through,
section.
I thought I was making the joke that like Gus was he didn't bomb more than you today. He didn't turn on a green screen.
See, that's like
I mean, he
Okay.
totally botched the intro. Just,
who
Well,
is all right?
I'm just-
So we
I'm
got we
just
know
messing
your
with you
dude. Who
guys.
was your chick? Who was your chick?
my
Or
chick.
was it a dude? Or who was your circle?
Who's your person?
Yeah, who's your-
right? Who was your whatever?
Because who knows what they identify
Growing up,
as now.
man, like there's the chick from Saved by the Bell.
Wait, was she on
There was
Anarchy
only
One
like
afterwards?
Yeah.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
She was cute.
everybody.
And I also thought that
Mm,
Lisa was hot
no
too.
way.
The black chick on there too.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if it was a sign, but mine
Yeah,
was
she-
the Bud Light.
When she
girl.
did,
Very,
is
very
that the same? Is
attractive
that the
girl
same
when
girl
I
that
was
did
that
Be
age.
Cool?
You know, we're on SpongeBob. We didn't ask Gus what you're attracted to
Not they look
at
that
this
alike.
age.
Oh,
Sexually.
yeah.
Like, what was
Yeah.
your thing?
You know, look at this. Look
Fucking
at this kid. He's so
SpongeBob.
perverted. He's just like, I need a thing with a whole bunch of holes in it. Like, I'm
Dude.
14, dude. I'm putting it everywhere.
Jesus.
Like,
You
You
just-
know what
you
he's
just-
seen?
You
He's
just
watched
gave
Big
me
Mouth.
epiphany. There's a you ever watch there's a YouTube channel called Meat Canyon. I'm gonna plug them. They make these like really fucked up cartoons. There's one with that
Meat
Squidward
Canyon.
and that Mr. Krabs dude are eating SpongeBob. Oh, there it is. He already knows about it, dude. He already knows about it. You should look that up at some point.
That's funny. Yeah, I have to
it's-
check into
that's
that.
you should look into that channel, dude. There's some good stuff on there. Some
Meat
very
Canyon, huh?
twisted, dark type of animation
Yeah.
and
Be careful because
Weirdness.
this will lead you down a path of Aaron's mindset, which Meat Canyon, if you space it, is one thing. If you don't space it,
it's
It's
another.
Really
something
different.
entirely different.
It's true. It's a funny YouTube channel, man.
we'll have to
They
check
make
it out.
fun of current times and stuff like that, but they get real just odd, man. It's just like, well, that feels weird,
Yeah.
you know.
Type
you get
in,
to this age, sometimes you just want to feel weirded out,
1987.
you know.
Bud Light girl.
Even knows the
1987
year.
Bud Light girl.
Jesus
You're not
Christ.
searching anything.
Actually,
Kinda
honestly, if you're gonna
twisted
ask me,
fuck
it
are
really
you?
is. It's gonna be some like random model in the Sears bra and panty catalog back in 1980 fucking 5.
The Sears lingerie section.
Oh,
Some
wait.
random model chick that was in the Sears catalog.
Yeah, go ahead.
fucking
You
had,
35 years
Sears,
ago.
you had
Oh, wait.
kids merchandise,
Oh, that's the one. That's the
dude.
one.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one.
Oh,
There
that
you
is
go.
What,
definitely
Bud Light
not
girl? Is that what you
All
said?
right.
Dustin?
Anyway, back
I
when
figured.
back pre-millennial, there was a real woman up there, but Kathy Ireland, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, Kathy
God.
Ireland, dude, was.
yeah.
Cindy
She was
Crawford,
fucking
dude.
hot
She was
as
the
shit.
original
Cindy
Bud
Crawford.
Light
chick.
Those
Cindy
chicks
Crawford
were
was a
fucking
big
They're
just.
fan.
classy.
Yeah, they were the top of the list at that.
What was
at
the
that
other
point
chick?
in time.
Nikki Taylor, man. That was like when models were
Yeah.
had a little bit of little meat on them.
I mean,
you know?
Kathy Ireland could kick a football.
Good looking
Yeah,
women
she
there.
played in was it the Replacements, right?
No,
Yeah,
unnecessary
yeah.
roughness.
Unnecessary
Yes.
roughness. That's what
For
it
that
was.
dude from fucking
Yes.
Quantum Leap.
Sinbad. It actually had Sinbad.
Yeah,
Sure.
it
Not
actually did have
Shazam.
Sinbad in it.
It had that dude from fucking Quantum Leap in it, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No,
He was
bring up Kathy Ireland,
quarterback,
man, with a
right?
K.
Kathy Ireland.
Kathy.
Oh, that's
Beer
Nikki
girl.
Taylor.
Yeah,
My
She was
brother,
a
my
knockout.
brother had
Like
that
the-
She is a
poster on as
knockout.
well, and that was about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Kathy Ireland.
Like go to old
She
school
still looks
or
good.
Kathy Ireland,
no, it's
1990s.
just scroll down.
Just type in space 90,
Yeah.
90s,
90.
90.
There you go. The internet is so
Yeah.
easy to use.
No.
Nope. Go up to the one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
There
it's
you
a
go.
bit
America,
older.
fuck yeah. God damn it.
That's a bit later still, though. If you go up to the top,
the
man, like-
motherfucking
there
day.
you go.
Yeah.
1990. There. That's what her in her prime.
That's not
Yeah.
her, I don't think.
That's not even her.
I mean, you know,
Somebody
in her
else, but-
modeling. I'm not saying. I'm not. This is.
Yeah.
What was
All
that
right, that's
dude?
enough. You can
That
get
dude
out
on
of that.
CNN, man.
I may need to leave the
All
room if
right.
you guys are gonna have.
That's not her. I mean, she's still pretty.
I mean,
hot,
these were
man.
Sports
That's
Illustrated.
her.
in her modeling career.
Well, I mean, I guess
is
that's
I
what
meant.
we were looking at when we were that age.
Yeah, I'm totally Cindy Crawford. Yeah, all those.
They had a
chicks, man.
cutout of her on Family Guy.
You're fucking goddamn right they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
He was iconic.
yeah, it's
man.
90s stuff. Yeah,
Because she was hotter than shit and still had man jaw.
Yeah, she did too.
that's true. And a bit of
Never
that
thought of that.
manliness that all men want.
Y'all like
A
looks
woman
good
that
on a
takes
girl, though.
charge. You know what I mean?
It's done right.
She's running
Not
the
if it's-
relationship, man.
Not if it's
Oh, dude, you don't want like fucking
short
Jay Leno
hair.
like over here.
no, thank you.
chick
butter.
that-
The head of butter bean on a hot ass chick.
What about you?
She's
what
got
was
a bigger-
yours?
Pretty much that. You know, I mean,
Linda
I
Carter.
don't know, dude.
You're a bit older than us,
I
man.
was
Come on, Wonder
Kathy
Woman.
Ireland, Cindy Crawford. You know, I mean,
Bill was
I-
like Betty White, bro.
Oh
Like,
yeah, dude,
I
she
mean, you
was a
wouldn't.
fucking
I
hot ass
would have.
bitch back in the day, like well before us. But
so like Lucille Ball and
yeah, those women were gorgeous. No, I don't know, man. I you know, as time went on, like I don't know if I have. And there's a ton of
Are you
attractive
watching
women.
fucking videos
Like now,
back there?
dude, like Kate
He's
Beckinsale,
watching,
here,
Charlize
he's watching
Theron.
Meat Canyon.
You watching me? The
Caught you,
the
boy.
other one, yeah.
Caught you. Watching Meat Canyon.
Oh, dude.
But that's not funny.
Yeah, nah.
I mean,
know,
it is
the-
what it isn't.
Yeah, the
You know.
90s though.
The '90s were awesome, dude.
The 90s were
fucking
awesome, dude.
clothes in the '90s
Oh,
made
ridiculous.
the '90s worth.
Yeah,
Those-
yeah.
Yeah.
I wear a size 30, 32, but I'm going to go buy a 36, 48, like giant pants, wear them backwards with most ridiculous neon colors.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Lot
That
of
was just
tie-dye
crisscross though, man. Remember
Yeah.
the Looney
Yeah.
Tunes when they remember that
Oh,
that
God.
sweatshirt that one year? It was the hottest fucking thing.
The backwards one.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was like Bugs Bunny and the Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah,
That was like
that was huge.
the most sought after little sweatshirt of that year.
flannels.
Like 19, you know, it was like crisscross,
Oh, God,
man. Remember
yeah.
they came out with that whole backwards pants thing.
With
I
the
remember
with
one.
the-
Crisscross and
Flannel
make
so
you
bad.
Overall.
jump, jump. Daddy Mac can make you jump. Come on, that's you know
Oh yeah, No, that's a
MTV, all
classic.
that shit. Yeah, come on, that's like kids, dude.
Oh, dude. Yeah, come on. I could probably
Yeah.
recite.
When they were,
Ooh,
yeah.
you
I mean, it
know
was
what I liked
80%
about
of
the
that
90s?
song right now.
you know, but
As a
also though, but you did make a good point. It makes me as an older adult how saturated the music market was, which is bullshit. This was kind of you know even like Backstreet and NSYNC were like a direct result of that. It's like really not good music, but it's like good enough for like them
For
to
kids.
attract a kid demographic.
Because I was
Yeah.
already
Younger.
past that point when they started
Yeah,
to come out.
no,
I was
for
a new
real.
Kids on the Block.
Yeah, totally.
And then
I remember that whole
once
thing.
they phased out, I went
yeah.
to your pop punk, your punk,
Oh my god.
your heavy metal,
Blink
your
182
rock,
and
your
Green
stuff
Day
like
and
that,
shit. Yeah,
stuff like that.
Soundgarden, grunge and shit.
Yeah, grunge.
I got
When
you.
they said alternative was alternative, now it's
Garbage,
like, now it's-
Q101, man. They used to play, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Like the Chicago area, kid, man, in the 90s.
Hell out of me.
It was always that, The music was, but it became saturated, though. Just like the 80s were the hair metal,
Yeah,
And, like,
dude, there was
Nirvana hit
so
and
many
just
hair
like-
metal bands. I hated
Destroy
Nirvana.
that shit.
I still hate
Nirvana
Nirvana.
was not my favorite when they first came out.
They just disturbed me.
I understand the genius of it now as an older person. I was like, Nirvana, actually, I wasn't a fan of them back then because I was much more angry. I was angrier than Nirvana, you know what I mean? So that didn't cut
Nirvana
it.
wasn't angry. Nirvana was
Well, that was angry enough for some kids,
give
but
up
for me
music,
it was,
man. It was heroin rock, dude, and I fucking just can't stand. Like I didn't like fucking
wrote
Alice
songs,
in Chains.
man. You
Like,
didn't
I
like that?
didn't-
That's
Nah,
interesting.
dude. It is so depressing, man. I want my
Yeah, it's the
music
whole
to
point.
fucking like. Let's get some fucking.
You like the Offspring, right?
Yes.
You love the Offspring. That's
I-
like your
I
top
don't-
band.
No, I listen to a lot of country.
Come on,
now,
bro. You love the
but That's
Offspring.
just. I do love them. I do love
Yeah.
them. They're
I'm gonna
good.
get that noodle dude on here, man.
That new.
I was the
dude.
same
Yeah.
way.
The
I
guy,
had
you're
That's
doing
one
it.
of the guys in the band.
Get them on.
lots of friends that
Yeah,
were
we'll have
into
'em on.
Nirvana, dude, and
Wasn't enough for
I
me.
just could not. Again, I was in that same thing. I was like, I don't know. It just sounds like he's like a little whiny bitch.
Yeah.
on
Totally.
the
That's how
record.
I took it.
And
Totally.
I was just like,
Totally. Yep.
I can't
Was
do it.
not a fan.
Like even Alice in Chains, like I like them. Like they were a lot more, I think, musical
True.
than Nirvana was. I mean, just Nirvana was simple. They were more just rock forward,
It was geared toward a
And Dave
certain
Grohl
audience
went on
of that
to do
day.
a lot with like the Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
stuff
and I
like
don't,
that.
and I kind of like the Foo Fighters, man. I don't mind the Foo
Dude, they
Fighters.
jammed.
I like them better than
They
Nirvana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
but it was just
They've been around
they're-
a long time though. Now
I had a lot of friends that were there, but they were, no,
Yep.
couldn't do it. But then again, I guess
I understand as I got
music's
older.
everybody's
I went,
bad.
I understand the genius of Nirvana.
Well, and
It's like kind of the Beatles. How many times have you gone on the Beatles? Like,
no. See, like
I
that's-
love them. I hate them. I love them. I hate them. Like it's overplayed bullshit. And then you like rediscover
see,
the genius again later.
I realized about myself that
Happens.
I only like kind of really like blues based rock and roll when it comes to old school. I didn't really like the European stuff, Led Zeppelin versus AC/DC. I'm sorry, dude. AC/DC kicks
I
Led
got
Zeppelin's
you.
ass. Led Zeppelin
Yeah.
plays some great music, but I
I
like,
got you. You like the 2 and the 4s, man.
dude, yeah. I like a certain fucking sound,
Yeah,
and I
gotcha.
don't like Nirvana. Kind of had that, I don't know, Depeche Mode sound. I just fucking.
I can
Well,
understand.
no,
I
That's the most
get where you
I've
can
ever
make.
heard.
Dude,
actually,
see,
Definitely.
okay.
I
It was
like
like-
Depeche Mode.
It's funny because like, dude, I never had a whole lot of respect because I'm metal as fuck.
yeah.
And like Elise and we got started getting into vinyl records and she had a Depeche Mode record and I'm like, I picked it up one day and I'm like, what's this shit about? And I opened it up and it says or on the back of the vinyl record, it says, this record is meant to be played at very loud volumes. And I went, oh yeah, we're friends. Like instantly, like, okay, put it on, crank it up, and that is like, dude, it's like a wall of sound. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you
Okay.
crank that shit up. If you hear it and you're just
They
like,
have an
doo-doo-doo,
industrial
but dude,
vibe.
it's like
Yeah.
it's meant to be played because they mix it that way. They mix it at volume 11.
Have
So,
you
like,
watched
when
the
you
video?
Crank it, it's just like, it's
Still not
It
sold.
actually sounds much better, but I mean, you got to be like.
You
If
play
you're
it
just
loud,
like,
man.
I want to throw some beers
Like
back
rock
and
and
have a
roll.
good time, that's not quite the
be
music to
loud,
throw back
man.
some beers and have a good
No.
time.
I just have to say, you look like Tony Hinchcliffe if he was trying to be straight. But we should wrap this up. Thanks for watching,
I'm gonna wrap this up.
and we'll
You know,
do this again.
I think
Yeah.
the rap community could take a little cue from that. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
His fucking production manager walked out. before the
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
podcast.
Oh, and he leaves the podcast. Now I got to sit here and do credits.
Thanks for watching. Come,
This
thank you. Come
podcast
again.
has been brought to you by Aaron Langlois.
CNBC, MSNBC.
Bingo and come
News
again.
Network.
My dang old truck, my dang old pickup truck, and my dog. Who hit my wife?